Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We are here today with this little box that I made for these Lindt caramel milk chocolate truffle bar things. I did do a very quick process video on how I get to the measurements of my boxes, and now this is just a slowed down version tutorial with the finished box. So again, I'm Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And so this is Stampin' Up! Heavy. So we use some Whisper White, the thick Whisper White. Sweet Talk Paper Collection. The stamp I used was from this stamp set, Eden's Garden, the Let's Celebrate Everything. I used a stitch oval that is not in the catalog anymore, to retire, but the oval punch will fit that, or whatever you have. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, as you can see, I've already prepped. I need to make 4 boxes, and so I've already prepped my designer series paper and my little things, my little word boxes. Alright, so you need a piece of paper that's 3.5 by 9. So you can get 2 of these boxes out of one sheet. So 3.5 by 9. Okay. Keep your little scraps. You can use that to stamp on. Alright. Now, this is the measurements that we need to do. On the short side, so that means put the 3.5 side at the top of your scoreboard. We're going to score it at 1 inch, 1.5, 2.5, and 3. Okay, so 1 inch, 1.5, 2.5, and 3. We're going to rotate it so that way the 9-inch side, or the long side, is on top, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 8 inches, and 8.5. Okay, so 1/2, 1, 8, 8.5. Okay. And then down here is just our designer series paper measurement. You're going to need a piece that's 7/8 of an inch by 6 7/8. Alright, let's move this out the way. Take out your paper snips, your scissors, whatever you have. And we need to do some trimming. Let me get my pencil. So, what we are going to do, I'm trying to think of what is the easiest way to explain this. Alright. So the side that has the 2 score marks, the 1/2 inch and the inch, put that to the right. And I'm going to show you everything that we need to remove, okay? Okay. So if you have your 2 score marks to the left, that's what we're going to need to remove. But first we need a varnish. I forgot. So let's go ahead and varnish this. Varnishing is a very important part. Sometimes in crafting we get ahead of ourselves and forget the most basic part, and then we get mad when our box isn't super crisp. It's because we did not varnish. So let's do that now. Okay, and our second mark. Okay. And actually that would probably be easier for you to see these score marks anyway. Okay. So, yep, it is. Okay. So, again, with our 1/2 inch and our inch score mark here to the right, what we're going to do is go ahead and remove these boxes completely on the bottom. and then again up here. Okay. There we go. So now we just made our our closing hinge. So if you can visualize this, now you know kind of what flaps you need to take off, what flaps need to stay there. That's just how I do the process. So again, leaving that flap to the left, we're going to come over here and work on the right hand side, this 1-inch score line right here. We don't need these flaps, so you can remove both of these rectangles, and we don't need them on the top either. So remove that, okay? Alright, so we're just going to cut up our score line and remove those 2 rectangles from the bottom and the top. Okay. So we're good. Now we have a funky little thing that looks like this, right? Oh, I didn't cut that very nicely. So now we just need to make our flaps. Again, let's go back to our starting position where the little 1/2 inch is to the left. What we're going to do is go ahead and make our flaps. So we just need to make our tabs. Okay. So we're going to cut all the way from the bottom to the second score line, and we're going to remove the first box on both of them. Okay. So with your 1/2 inch flap to the left, cut up your score line. You can only remove that first square. Okay, see if it looks like that. We're going to do it again on this side. Cut up and cut off. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and miter my flaps just a little tiny bit. I didn't cut very straight, so that's fine. Just the tiniest little bit. You want to be careful not to take out too much on your flaps. Okay, so now you have something that looks like this. So we need to do the same thing. Flipping over to where your 1/2 inch is on your right. We're going to go ahead and cut up to the second score line and cut that box, rectangle, or excuse me, square off. Okay, so now we have that flap. And cut up to the second score line, remove the first square. Okay, and I'm going to miter just a tiny bit, and just a tiny bit off, basically just to cut the score line off. Okay, so now your box should look like this. Alright, so we're going to add tape or glue or whatever you have to your flap. So it's up to you if you want to fold it in and add to your flap this way, or if you want to flip your paper over and add it like that. It's whatever is easier for you. For me, it's easier just to fold it over, because you know my box is going to go like this. So go ahead and take the backing off and just fold it to meet it, like so. Okay. So your top of your box, you can either miter the corner or take your corner rounders. This might be too small for my corner rounder. I have a chomper, so sometimes these little measurements don't work out. I think a regular corner rounder would, because it doesn't take off as much. So you can either round it to pop it in there, or you can just take your snips and just miter each side just a little bit. It's really up to you. That's it. Your box is done. Now we're just going to go ahead and decorate it. You can decorate it before you glue it down. You can decorate it while it's 3D, or you can just open your flaps and smush it down. Whatever your decoration preference is. I really don't have a decoration preference. I just get it on there. Alright, so we're just going to get our paper 7/8 of an inch by 6 7/8, roughly. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of line it up as best as you can. Don't overthink it, just get it on there. And there you go. Get your pre-stamped oval or rectangle or whatever shape you decided to use with your sentiment. Pop it in the middle. Oops. I didn't quite get it middle-y. There we go. Okay. Close your box and put your little snack in there. And that's it, guys. Of course, this paper is going to give me problems. Hold on, let me put it in the back. There we go. And there you have it. So it's a cute little way to do some treats. This would be very cute for Valentine's Day. You know, really anything, birthday. Just an inexpensive. I think I paid $1.19 for the chocolate bars. But look how cute that is. You can add ribbon. You can add crystals. Actually, I am going to add something. What do I got over here? I'm going to add some basic rhinestones, or excuse me, rhinestone basic jewels. Maybe, if I can open it. Okay, well, this guy wanted to come off, so we're going to use this guy. So you can use the big ones or the small ones. There we go. I'm going to use another one. I can't, there we go. I couldn't get it out the package. Let me use the other one on the other side. Like so. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.